back already? Sheesh. I know he's playing Hogak. My hand does not have a Force of Will, but I do have a turn 1 Oath. I might get greedy in Ancestral first, because I know he's not playing Force of Will. Do it like this. It's risky. We'll see what they do on turn 1. Maybe it's a little too risky. Good draw from our opponent. Let's see what we draw. This Tinker is basically dead if I take one more hit. Unless I can put Atraxa into play this turn. Yeah, if I draw a Mox, I can Tinker this turn, which the Citadel's probably good enough if I'm at 16, but if I take one more hit, this Tinker is basically dead. I think if I brick, I probably have to go for Ancestral. It's like, if I just go Petal, Mox, Oath, take 12, go to 4, put an Atraxa into play, 7... Yeah, I don't think that's good enough. Something tells me that's just not good enough. Oath pass. Yeah, Oath pass I don't think is good enough this game. I'm just gonna go Petal Ancestral. Those are cards. Those are, in fact, Magic the Gathering cards. Okay. So, I could go Crypt, Misty, Tinker, Jet top. And I'll have a Citadel top at 15. It's probably good enough, right? Especially with the Time Walk in hand. I just need to find mana to cast the Time Walk. I'll do that. Doesn't really matter what land I get. It's going down. It's a good one. It's a good one. Less good, but I can put that into my hand, which is not bad. Cast. I could hardcast that, which I think hardcasting that's better than casting Show and Tell, because I could just hardcast and then Time Walk. You want to Oath and Time Walk? No, I think I'd rather just cast this. You want to Brainstorm? I don't think it's worth the life loss. Take Force, Soul Ring, Instant Artifact, Sorcery, Creature, Land. Goes like this. Narset. Do I want to cast Narset here? Go to 4. It's probably okay. I'm like a little bit worried about my life total. It's probably fine though. Vamp. Okay, that one I'm not going to cast. Going to crack the Lotus. Play Ring. Cast Time Walk. I guess I can Ponder too. Yeah, let's Ponder. 1, 2, 3. No. I think I messed up. I think I could have cast the Oath too. For a bit of electronic music on my channel. Do I like house? What's house? House what? Like the genre? I don't think I know what that is. House MD? Is that an artist or a group or something? I don't think I've heard of that. Dude, I'm serious. House MD? I don't know what that is. It's a TV show? Oh. Oh, House, the TV show. The TV show. Yes. When you said House MD, I know what the show House is, yeah. I didn't know it was called House MD. I've just always heard it called House. Dance music origin and disco that's transformed over time. Oh, I gotcha. I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I'm so confused. Classic streamer moment. Somebody go in Canister's chat and tell him to hurry the fuck up. I'm bored. I got another song request from Beijing. Yeah, I'm getting roped by Canister. Can you believe it? Actually getting roped by Canister. I know, he was quad cubing earlier, so... I mean, I assume this game's over. It might not be, but... It's gonna be hard to lose this one with double Force in hand. And he can't even use Bazaar because I have Narset. Well, I mean, he can use Bazaar, but it doesn't do that much. Sure, I'll Narset. Guess I'll just take a third Force of Will. Combat. Deck. Put him on the slowest player of all time list. You just made the list. I'm just gonna tweet at him. He's not gonna understand what this is. You're gonna like this tweet. He's not gonna know what this means at all, but chat gets it. That's the tweet. That's it. That's it. That's the tweet. Like attributing to the invalidation of Gristlebrand across all formats? Yes. Rest in peace, Gristlebrand, John. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's like wrestling shit. I know some people would get it, but does Gristlebrand pitch to Force of Will? No, but Atraxa does. That's why it's fucked up. You get it. They scooped! I like how they roped me for that long and then just scooped anyways. Canister. Canister, canister, canister. Tank, 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 scoop. Tank, tank, scoop. Atraxas basically Sphinx the Steel Wind, so you're saying I have 5 Atraxas in my deck now? Wait, this song slaps. I gotta cut 2 more cards. I don't think I want Dismember for Hollow One, but maybe I do. 5 Atraxa. Narset's good against them because it shuts off Bazaar, because they're not dredging, they're just natural drawing. Yeah, I guess if I'm gonna bring in the Sphinx, then I might as well cut the Citadel. Sure, that's fine. Just in Beijing, the song's good. Maybe cut Vamp against them. Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Mike, thank you very, very much for the 12 months. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day today. Does Mental Misstep do anything? Oh, right. I should have cut Misstep. Yeah, you're right. I should have cut Misstep. Atraxa Radio. I'm not gonna mulligan turn 1 Oath. Might get forced, might not get forced, but yeah, I should have cut the Misstep instead of the Vamp. I hope I don't draw Misstep this game. Rootwalla. How many hollow ones? No hollow ones? Unlucky. I'm gonna probe them first to see if I want to Oath or Boseiju. That's a really good draw step. Get to see if they have Force. They don't even have Force. Okay. So their hand doesn't do anything if I just Needle them, right? Just go Sapphire, Needle, Bazaar, Misty, pass, next turn Oath. Yeah, like that. Then I can play around Wasteland too. Their hand is bad. Okay, that's fine. They get the foothills over Boseiju. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they did that. They just wanted to... They needed a green source for Deathrite, I guess? Is that why they did that? It's the only thing that would make sense, right? I guess they would rather cast a Deathrite? Maybe. Mystical for Demonic for Tab is probably good next turn. I think I'm gonna Oath. I guess giving them a 1/1's probably fine. I'm gonna keep the Misty in play. Yeah, giving them a 1/1's probably fine. He also may... Well, I guess no, I guess he still has mana to cast the Hardcast Force, right? Because he has 1, 2, 3, plus the land for turn, so he can Hardcast Force if he draws it, but... Yeah, they also could have pumped. I mean, it's unfortunate if this gets dealt with. Actually, it's... might be a little bit slow, but I can Mystical for Demonic for Atraxa, and then Show and Tell Atraxa. That might be a little bit too slow, though. It's not blue. I'm saying Force of Vigor, which would be a fucking blowout, because then he would kill the Needle and the Oath. Like, Force of Vigor is a massive blowout here, if he draws it. But I think as long as we dodge Force of Vigor, we should be okay. That is totally fine. Yep. So we take 7. Go to 10. I'm gonna leave the fetch uncracked for now, I think. No reason to take an extra point. I'm gonna keep an upkeep stop in case I want a Mystical after I Atraxa. Hero Blast. That's a little sketchy. So his hand right now is Bazaar X. So let that resolve. Resolve the Atraxa trigger. Oh, we just hit Demonic anyways. Well, I kind of want to... Oh, how much mana do I have? I have 3 mana. So I could just go Crack for Seed, Demonic, play Tab. And then he has 2 mana, technically 3. He could tap this and keep... Probably keep this, play land, this. Attack me for 4, I go to 5. I guess I could just show another Atraxa, right? That might be fine too. So creature, instant, enchantment. What's more relevant, the Demonic Tutor or the Time Walk? Probably Demonic is better, because I could just Demonic for Time Walk if I need to. Well, I can always just Demonic for Time Walk, right? Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, so we'll just let this happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna show and tell another Atraxa. Get Trop, play C, show and tell. Put a Vengevine into play. Last card is Bizarre. So artifact. Yeah, artifact, instant, creature, enchantment, sorcery. Done. Play this. I just not take a land? Oh, whoops, my bad. Should take a land. I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna discard the Oaths, discard the Misstep and the Orchard. Alright, good luck. I mean, they have one card, it's a brick, and I have 2 Force of Wills, so I think we'll be okay. I think this game is locked up. You hold Misstep. I guess it's good if they draw a second Pyroblast. Yeah, could have kept Misstep for Pyroblast, yeah. Maybe that was better. I think all roads lead to Rome at this point. I don't think it matters. It might, but... The Atraxa card is pretty good, huh? Pretty good Magic card. Pretty good Magic card, huh? Me? Not me? You? Last deck seen 7 days ago was Doomsday. Sand doesn't really go anywhere. Got a lot of mana. Ship this. Okay, this is turn 2 flash with force backup. Get all this. This is certainly one of the hands of all time. Why not use zucchini or yellow squash noodles? They don't hold up as well as sweet potatoes when you cook. Because, like, when you remember, lasagna is all about the layers, and when you take it out of the pan, the zucchini and squash noodles just kind of turn to mush. Once upon a time. That's fine. Might be bait. That could find bizarre, but... What's up, Hilarious? But yeah, they just don't have as much structure as the sweet potatoes do. Yeah, flash is restricted. You could use eggplant if you wanted to. Do you have the bizarre? Matchup felt good when we played against Canister. Oh, white modern deck, the one with Shining Shoal. You can't be the villain if you're playing Shining Shoal, so... They have the hollow one. May have a second Ruwala. Well, we have to force that. Because I can't win unless I flash. Right, we just have to force that. I probably have to flash in combat, too. Oh, no, wait, no, yeah, it doesn't do anything in combat. I guess I could let this resolve and hope to draw a mana source, but that seems worse. I think I gotta fight over this. Shitty as that is. We're probably gonna lose this game. Flash not quite as good as show and tell here. Okay, that lets me leave up the Orchard, I guess. It's got a flash now. Okay, trigger. Instant sorcery land enchantment artifact. Little late to the party. Well, Oath wouldn't have been good enough. I'm just dead on board. Yeah, Oath was not good enough. I'm just dead on board. I haven't played a land yet. But I don't have a cantrip, so I can't go mystical for time walk, cantrip, time walk. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, good beats. Good beats. Tutor for something? It just goes to the top. We're just dead. Yeah, I mean, some lists play more than 2 Moxes, but it depends. Okay, so last time we cut Oko, so it was too slow. Lantern, Tab, Boseiju, Needle. Cut all the Flusters and the Misstep. I think that's what we did last time. So I didn't bring in Dismember for Hollow One, because Dismember is pretty bad against Vengevine. Do we like no Dismembers? Could bring in Mindbreak Trap. Narset's good because it shuts off Bizarre. I think this looks pretty good. You care about Deathrite? Not really, no. Deathrite doesn't really matter. I wouldn't be surprised if they cut Deathrite, actually. See, I don't know if Portal's that good, because if you Portal them, they just sack Vengevines, and then they just get the Vengevines back next turn. So I don't think Portal, and like Portal's way worse than Sphinx. They don't have an out to Sphinx. Well, I guess they have Boseiju, but Sphinx is way better than Portal. I would never get Portal before I got Sphinx if I had Tinker. Yeah, Dismember is only good against Hollow One. It's really bad against Vengevine. Yeah, Power Knight is restricted. You're only allowed to play one of each. Yeah, Vintage, unlike other formats, has a what's called a restricted list, where you can only play 1 copy of those cards. It's pretty good if I can find Show and Tell. It does have... It's basically Cantrip, Force of Will, Hope to find Show and Tell. I don't think that's good enough. Okay, this is certainly better, but back Jet. Can even probe them to do a Force of Vigor check. More people need to sign up for Pure Modern event. I know. If you guys want to play Pure Modern, !Pure Modern. Tournament's going to be next Saturday. If you are interested, it is available to all subscribers. Yeah, they're deck mulligans. They just mull to Oblivion until they find Bazaar. That's what they're supposed to do. I've won playing Bazaar. I've literally won Automol to 1. That's how broken the card is. It's easier to do that in Dredge than it is Hollowvine, but it is still doable. Alright, what you got, not me? Bazaar and what 2 other cards? They're going to once in response. That's fine. Should have kept the Mox. The issue with keeping Mox is it's Force of Vigor. Now, granted, they're on a 3-card hand, so Force of Vigor is less likely, but... just play it slow and play Needle. I get a basic to play around Wasteland. Just gonna go Needle Pass. Go. Is there anywhere I can go to look at Pure Modern decks? So if you go into the Discord, there should be a link to the previous tournament that was held, and there's a bunch of deck lists there. Should be able to find some. Ooh, a Show and Tell. It's pretty good. Or excuse me, an Atraxa. We already have Show and Tell. So this, no. I want to shuffle away the other Oath. Probably fine. I'll just play the Oath this turn. Yeah, there should be a link to the previous tournament in the Discord. There ghost of you. What if they put in, like, a Crow in War and steal my Atraxa? It's not a Crow in War. Okay. Dude, that would be so hilarious as, like, anti-show and tell tech. Shit. There's probably something better than a Crow in War, right? But I guess, like, Agent of Treachery is probably better, or something like that. Gilded Drake. Yeah, this looks good. Game 3, on the drop. Yeah, Humility too. Oh, baby. This hand's got some restricted cards, let me tell you. This hand has some restricted cards. We like, basically, the way that you look at Vintage is you look at your opening hand and count the number of restricted cards. And if the number is 3 or greater, you always keep. That's how you play Vintage. It's pretty good advice, to be honest. I did bring in the tab, right? Please tell me I brought in the tab. Yeah, I brought in the tab, okay. What if it's a mull to 6 and I have 5 Mox and a Lotus? Alright, I guess we're gonna get specific now. Maybe I would mull 5 Mox and a Lotus. You have hollow ones or no? Alright, no hollow ones is good. Okay. I almost want to lead on time. Well, they have 2 cards. I mean, if they have Force green card, I'm probably fucked anyways, right? Thinking about casting Time Walk here, but that's probably worse than just jamming Oath. Yeah, I'm just gonna jam Oath, I think. Just, like, accept the L to Force of Vigor. It's not even necessarily an L if they have Force. Like, we do kind of still play, but... No, I was thinking about Time Walking, so I thought I can go Ancestral into Oath, but it's probably just worse. If I don't die this turn, I'm pretty sure they're dead. Because now they can't even Force before I get Atraxa. And then I can just Time Walk and the game's probably over. Right, yeah, it's a lot better if I wait. Okay, they're dead. Sweet. That was easy. Corey, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, 4-1. We got 1 round left. Next week. Tournament's going to be next Saturday. My hand seems good. I mean, I don't have Force Will, but I think Asmo Atraxa is competitive. Like the Goryo's Vengeance deck? It's probably fine. I don't think it's that bad. Oath, not the best against Doomsday without a Orchard. Kind of want to YOLO the Recall. Not sure if that was correct, but... Force Pitch Force, okay. Like, playing the Oath on turn 1 just doesn't accomplish that much without the Orchard. And then if I just rip a land naturally, I can show and tell Atraxa, hopefully. But they're probably going to Doomsday me here. Yeah, I think going for the Ancestral was right. So, last card, Doomsday. So, they have no cards in hand. This is going to be an interesting spot. They probably are going to go for Cavern Thoracle. What time would Pure Modern be? It's going to start at 12 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, they can't kill me this turn. But the issue is we don't really have a way to beat Cavern Thassa's Oracle. Oh, actually... Well, no, because they just put Ancestral on top, right? But I can find Force to force the Ancestral. Assuming I hit a land for Show and Tell, of course. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if we draw a Mana Source and hit a Force of Will off the Atraxa, they should be dead. They can't draw a card this turn. Well, actually... Hold on. What? They're going to be at 7, right? But they have no cards in hand, so they can't go Wraith, Wraith, Wraith. Because I'm trying to think if there's a way they can go Wraith, 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 Cavern, Oracle, but they can't do that, right? Yeah, they can't, because they have no cards in hand. It's just not possible for them to do that. And if they ever cast a draw spell, I just instantly force it. 2 a.m.? Oh, that stuff. Yeah, it's not the most Europe-friendly time zone. Yeah, they can't get to an uncounterable Oracle next turn. I should say through a Force of Will. Obviously, if we don't find a Force, they just go Ancestral, Cavern, Oracle, I'm dead. But assuming we hit a Force of Will, we should win this game. But we have to find Mana Source and then Force of Will. Yeah, we could also hit Lotus Time Walk, or like 2 Moxes and a Time Walk. Yeah, that's also true. That's lethal. Just draw my own Recall. They already forced it. I led with Recall on turn 1. Gush on top doesn't next turn. Not if I find a Force, because they have no cards. But if they play a spell, if I find a Force, I'm forcing whatever spell they play. And then the game's over. Unless there's, like, some uncounterable draw spell that I don't know about. Pioneer, if you're a Thoughtseize deck, how many Thougtseize effects would you play against mono green post-board? I think it depends on the deck. If I'm playing a slower control deck, I don't like Thoughtseize as much, but in aggressive decks, I like it, because you're just trying to keep them off balance for a little bit. Alright, what'd they exile? I mean, I'm not going to take the time to go through all their exiled cards. Double Q Pioneer Challenge by top 8, yeah. Alright, Mana Source plus Atraxa, please. It's not a Mana Source. Is there anything I can Mystical for and then Sensei's top? I don't think so. I think I just have to YOLO find a Mana Source here, right? Can Mystical for Flusterstorm, but that doesn't really accomplish that much. Mystical for Forest. That's a line that's not playing to win the game, though. Oh, Mana Crypt does it. Oh, hold. Hold. Hold, chat. Chat, I need you to hold. I need you to hold. Alright, Force of Will, please. Let's fucking go. Instant. Planeswalker. Artifact. Sorcery. Creature. That should be the game. Done. Play out the Jet. And that should be the game. Oh, I didn't play my land. XD. Whatever. Go. I will Force of Will your spell. Yeah, whatever it is, it's not resolving. Not resolving. Get out of here. Can we get some easies in the chat? Easy. Easy. Alright, what do I want to do against Doomsday? You want Fluster. You want Force. I think I cut Oko the last time. Just a little too slow. I think I also cut the Boseiju, right? Is this what I did? Does that make sense, chat? I don't think Boseiju has a ton of relevant targets. Needle does nothing. Graveyard hates bad. Dismember. Oh, we wanted Dismember because they had Opposition Agent. What did we cut for Dismember last time? I can't remember. Boseiju cannot make them shuffle. It puts the cards in the bottom. It doesn't do what you want it to do. I cut something last time for the Dismembers because I was worried about Opposition Agent. Yeah, the Tinker package is good against them. If you slam this on turn 1, that's probably good enough. Why do you run 4 Oath targets? Because your extra's pitch to Force, and it's just fine. You also have 4 Show and Tell, so you don't mind drawing Atraxa. I think I cut the basic, and the... I don't know if I cut the Vamp. I cut something for the 2 Dismembers. Maybe I did cut the Vamp. Yeah, I think I actually did cut the Vamp. I don't know if that was right, but... Actually, is it better to just play 1 Dismember? No, because you can't... Oh, yeah, you can't Vamp against Opposition Agent. That's right. I guess maybe Vamp's better than Mystical. Yeah, that's a good point. Vamp's probably just better than Mystical. Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. I don't mind cutting one of those tutors against specifically Opposition Agent, though, because that card's a pain in the ass. Opponent has mulliganed. Not going to mulligan Oath, Orchard, Mox, Force of Will, blue card. Seems like a fine hand to me. What's the best draw with this hand? Probably Flusterstorm. Yeah, I think Flusterstorm is probably the best draw with this hand. Because then I can go Orchard, Oath, Lotus. Or, excuse me, Orchard, Emerald, Lotus, Oath with Force and Fluster backup. Turn 1 Thoughtseize fucks us. Honestly, if they turn 1 Duress me, I might consider forcing it. Yeah, Atraxa would be good too. I guess Atraxa is probably... Yeah, because I'd rather turn 1 Show and Tell than Oath. I wonder, if they Duress me, do I force? It's actually kind of close. I want to say no, but I think it's close. You think so? I feel like I kind of want to if they Duress me. I kind of want to. Usually you don't do that, but... That's fine. I'll let that go. Yeah, that's true. Got a dirty. Trying to track some playing Show and Tell seems bad. Oh, yeah, that's true. I would lose Force of Will. Because if I Show and Tell and fight over it, then I don't have the Atraxa in hand. It's a good point. Yeah, no lander incoming. You think so? Okay. So they might have Flusterstorm. Oh, they can't Fluster Oath. Also, I drew a second Oath. That's fucking nuts. Wait, that's crazy. Okay. That's really good. The second Oath is so good here. Because they also don't know about it. Little secret. Oath not being able to be Flusterstormed is so good. If they fight, I'll just let it go and play a second one. Alright, go, I guess. Guess I could play around a Disenchant by playing the second Oath, but then I'd have to crack the Lotus to do that. Which I think is probably worse than just getting an Oath trigger. They're just passing? Alright, so you lose? Would it be mill? Who cares? Force. Instant. Creature. Artifact. Land. Sorcery? I don't need Show and Tell. Done. Good game. Yeah, Lotus pays for Flusterstorm. That's a good point. I'm gonna play the Trop, I think, and save the fetch lands. Just want to find a Fluster. I guess I'll take a third Force. I'll put Dismember on top, too, just in case they have, whatchamacallit, just in case they have the thing. What's the thing? Opposition Agent? They could also maybe have Shieldred, but I don't really think I care about Shieldred. I mean, it's pretty hard to lose with 3 counterspells up. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch the second Oath. Blue mana. What are we casting? End step Vamp. I guess they might have Karakas? I can't force Karakas. Do I even care about Karakas? I just have an Oath. Yeah, I don't even care if they have Karakas. I don't think. Although, actually, I boarded out my... Wait, how do I beat Karakas? I boarded out my Okos. Can I actually beat Karakas? I guess we can Citadel? We could also Time Walk, yeah. We can activate Citadel, too. I did board out the Boseiju, yeah. No, we're not dead to Karakas. Okay, well, they don't have Karakas. Demonic Consultation. I think I let that go. That's fine. They have the cave. They just played a land. They don't have the cavern. What are you talking about? They can't cavern me. They can't cavern me. I have 2 forces up. Okay, they just conceded to the first force anyways. Last deck seen 6 days ago, Jeskai Control. Okay, good to know. Jeskai Control, What was the prediction like? Prediction was 67% yes, wow. Yeah, they have Luris. So probably same deck. This hand's busted. You have a bauble. No maybe option. Smashing. How's the top card of my library opponent? Is it perhaps a Black Lotus? I hope it is. Kind of want to force this. Yeah, I'm forcing this. Not sure if that's right, but fuck that card. If they have a second Ragavan, I'm going to shit. Okay, good. I am going to shit. What would I vamp for? I guess Oath? I'll play the Orchard and pass. A little bit worried if they have Wasteland, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, the Oath is so unlikely to resolve, but it's probably better to just jam it. Because then if I find a Mox, I can Demonic for Oath to turn after. Yeah, you just cannot let Ragavan resolve in a format like this. You just can't do it. It did have the Wasteland. Kind of don't want to get Oath now. I'm certainly casting this. I have to cast it. Get Ancestral. Could also get Lotus for Narset. Could go Lotus DT Oath. A little all in. I have to go all in no matter what. See, here's my thing. If my plan is Oath, why don't I just get Oath, Island Pass, the turn after Trop Oath, and then even if that gets forced, I can theoretically Narset if I draw land. Like, I know I'm taking a turn off of playing the Oath, but I can play around Wasteland with the Island. I guess that line gets shit on if they have Strip Mine, but this is tough. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna get the Oath. Not sure if that's right, but I'm gonna get Oath. Play the slow game against mono counterspells. I mean, this line is not bad if they don't have Wasteland the turn after I jam Oath, because then I can still theoretically play towards Narset. Like, if I go for the Lotus line and they have Force, I just lose the game. I have nothing left. You know, at least this way I have 2 lands in play and a Narset in hand. And I still have a DT, so I can, like, play towards that as well. I think I like this line. It's close, but got punished. Canister, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. We are in top 8 of the Vintage Challenge. Joel's in the chat. Yeah, it didn't matter what I did. They just had the Strip Mine anyways. Did not matter what line I took. Well, I guess hypothetically, if they didn't have a counterspell, I could have taken the Lotus line, but it's just, like, so unlikely they don't have a counterspell, right? I feel like it's highly unlikely they don't have a Force. Yeah, I said that line was bad against Strip Mine. And they had the Strip Mine. I want to protect the Black Source. I mean, winnable Copium. Surely this game is winnable, right? No longer winnable. The game is no longer winnable. Surely they don't have a counterspell 22 cards deep, right? Surely they don't have a counterspell 22 cards deep. What's up, Spider? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, they've only seen 12 more cards than us. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to just jam. Maybe it was just a situation where it wasn't going to get any better. Maybe I would have won this game if I had jammed. Okay, well. They bought the premium package. You know where maybe I lost this game? Maybe I lost the game when I forced the Ragavan. Maybe that's why I lost the game. You revealed Force of Will? I'm out. See ya. People vanish. How did FNM go? I went 3-1, lost in top 8. It was fun. Jeskai Control. Alright, Flusterstorm good. I want to look at their deck list, because I don't even know, like, what their sideboard is and shit. Like, do they have Cage? I have no idea if they have Cage. What are their payoffs or blue spells? Maybe finding Ancestral to make them Force would have been the line? Maybe, yeah. A Mercurial Spell Dancer. Tab, don't care. Crypt, don't care. Wasteland, Pyro. Wasteland, Pyro, Reb, Force. Just a bunch of counterspells. No, like, actual hate cards. Good to know. Dismember for Monkey and Spell Dancer. Needle seems bad. I think Boseiju's bad, right? Boseiju, yeah, Boseiju's bad. Boseiju bad. I don't think Force of Negation is good because I'm trying to fight on my turn, not their turn. Can they beat a Sphinx? They have 4 Plow. Okay. I guess they don't necessarily... No, because we showed them Orchard. They know what we're up to. We did show them Orchard. Didn't they probe? Yeah, they also probe. They'll be, like, only one deck plays Orchard. I could cut the Vamp, but, like, what do I even want instead? I don't want Sphinx because they have Plow. Portal seems bad. MBT bad. I could play, like, 1 Dismember, maybe, as a tutorable answer for Luris. Needles for Land Hate. Just Needle Wasteland. I don't know if I like that. We have enough fast mana to play around Wasteland. I think it's fine. I think we can just accept Wasteland. They also play 1 Dismember as, like, a tutor answer for Luris. Alright, play first. Why am I on a boat? I'm playing boats in the Pioneer Challenge. Maybe... No, see, I don't think Portal's better than Citadel. And I don't think you want 2 Tinker targets in your deck. Like, I think 2 Tinker targets is too many. This hand's definitely good. I'm gonna play it slow, though. I'm gonna wait till I Fluster on turn 2. Just gonna go Misty Pass. Even save the Jet for Storm Count next turn. It's funny, the last list they played, I don't think had any, like, disenchants or anything. Like, no wear tears. They have 2 prismatic endings, I guess, but that's it. Yeah, monkey's fine. We can even brainstorm to, like, fuck with the monkey a little bit. Let's go Emerald, Jet, C, Oath. Up the storm count. I hope they don't have their own Flusterstorm. I could brainstorm and try and find Force, which I guess is probably good. Any forces in chat? Any forces? Okay, it's not bad. So I think I go top, let them Ragavan the Misty. Would you rather have them Ragavan the Atraxa? Well, I kind of want to keep the Atraxa, because what if I just draw Show and Tell off the Ancestral? That's why I want to keep the Atraxa. I don't think I need the extra mana source. You know, like, even if they have Wasteland, it's fine. I guess if they have Wasteland, I only have 1 blue source, which is a little awkward. But I think it's fine. Okay, this is good. What's up, Chess? Get Mystical for Show and Tell. Well, the awkward part about Mystical for Show and Tell is I shuffle away the Atraxa. So I mean, I could do that next turn, but not this turn, you know. Is Mystical Tinker better than Ancestral? Possibly. Let's see what they do. Mystical Tinker might be better. Yeah, I could Mystical for Flash. But again, not this turn, because the Atraxa is below the land, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I might just get Tinker. That might be a better plan. What did they pitch? They pitched Expressive. They actually pitched Expressive and second and third Force, so. How silly do you feel if they go land, Lotus, Treasure, cast Atraxa? That's, yeah, I mean, red mana. It's pretty good. Yeah, 3 forces down. They could find Fluster, but yeah, maybe I just go for Tinker here, actually. That's probably better. Because Tinker, without playing a land first, they have to find exactly 4th Force or Fluster. Because they could also find Pyro, but they went 2 on the bottom. They land. I guess I could Ancestral first. So what, just like draw the Atraxa, Ancestral, peel Show and Tell. Yeah, no, this is fine. I'll just draw the Atraxa, play Ancestral. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, deal. Deal. Gonna let them hit me, because I want the tutor to get Tinker. Fine, I can upkeep tutor. It's a good draw step. I guess I could have tutored in response to that. Now they can pitch cast. I'll just upkeep the tutor, it's fine. I should have cast it when they had no cards, when they had this on the stack. That's when I should have cast it. But I can just upkeep it, it's fine. 2 on top? Jesus. That's bad. Maybe just get Show and Tell. Yeah, let's just get Show and Tell. I think that's better. It's kind of the same thing, right? But at least with Show and Tell, I get to keep my mana source in play. Hard guess Force. My brother in Christ. Their draws have been so good. They were hellbent and drew back-to-back Expressives. Skill issue, I guess. Classic skill issue. We in the business call that a skill issue. Chose not to shuffle. Well, they were just destined to win. They were simply destined to win, chat. Not a lot we could do this game. Is what it is. It is what it is. For believing again. Well, you only can believe in me when I buy the premium pack. I do like Atraxa and Vintage, yes. This deck has been sweet.